Excuse me.
Hengistbury Head?
What?
I said, are you going to Hengistbury Head?
Where?
It's on the coast.
But we're nowhere near the coast.
So where are you going?
To the country.
That'll do. Well, for now.
Wait a minute.
You stopped, right?
Not to give a lift.
I thumbed and you stopped. So by the rules of the road, I get a lift. Can't you control that dog?
No.
What's he doing?
He said he knew somewhere where he could dig up some petrol. Yes.
You mean you ran out of petrol? That's why you stopped?
Yes.
That's fair enough. Rules of the road, that's allowed.
What is?
Running out of petrol. That doesn't have to mean a lift.
Here.
Thanks. Most people buy their petrol
Yes.
from a filling station. You don't usually harvest it. So, why are you going to the country?
To live?
To live?
Yes.
So what do you know about the country?
Oh, enough to...
Dress like that? And land? Do you know your land?
Land?
Yeah, land. So what do you know about the land?
Well,
What do you know about root crops?
Root crops?
And pulse crops? Forage crops? Know about those, do you?
Well, I expect...
And livestock?
Livestock?
Yeah. You say you want to live in the country, the real country. So what do you know about livestock? What do you know about animals?
Stay, boy! Stay!
Here. I hate the country. I was born there, but I hate it. I'll never go back.
He's going to be a hermit.
Oh, what?
A hermit? In the sticks on his own.
Why?
Because...
He got run over, didn't he? So his wife kicked him out.
She didn't exactly kick me out.
And now she's screwing him for all she can get.
They do, the bitches. I lived with this fella once. He was a bit of a hermit. He thought the world was against him.
I do not think the world is against me.
He had to keep touching wood, this fella.
Touching wood?
Yeah. You know, pencils, breadboards, beehives, you name it. If it was made of wood, he had to touch it.
Touch it?
For luck. If ever he had a bad thought, which was often. And he worked for the Forestry Commission, so he didn't get a lot done.
What happened to him?
Who?
This man who had to keep touching wood.
Oh, him. He got killed at work. Tree fell on him. You know the rope?
I'm sorry, but you can't smoke in here.
Why not?
Because he's a pyromaniac.
Was.
All right, then was.
But I'm cured now.
Sorry, but we're not stopping.
Look, you'll have to stop sometime. That's all part of running away.
I am not running away.
Apart from which, there's this mobile farm of yours to consider. They'll need a break even if you don't. dog. Anyway, when I get to Hengistbury Head, I'll be all right. I might even settle down for once.
So where is Hengistbury Head?
I told you, it's on the coast.
But whereabouts on the coast?
I don't know, do I?
There's an awful lot of coast around this country.
Oh, I realise that.
An island.
What?
This country's an island.
Oh, thank you. Then I'll find it, won't I? Somewhere. There's this fella I used to live with. Worked for the Inland Waterways. He's moved to Hengistbury Head.
6 slices of toast well done?
That's not well done.
It looks well done to me.
Not to me. I like it burnt.
Well, have something else.
There's none of my favourites on there.
Why, what are your favourites?
Well, I like hot dogs. And hot cross buns at Easter time. And smoked haddock. I like a bit of smoked haddock. Pass the mustard, please.
Which kind?
All of them.
So what do you know about this place?
What place?
Hengistbury Head.
Nothing.
One sunny morning special?
Oh, yes.
Egg and bacon?
Oh, thanks. Call this egg and bacon. I mean, it's not bad, but you should see my egg and bacon.
Good, is it?
Yeah. Fellas used to tell me that my own baked pies were the best they'd ever tasted.
What about steak and kidney pudding?
My speciality. And real gravy. None of that packet rubbish.
You're very nice looking and all.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know, I can't remember the last time I had a proper Sunday roast. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time when I had decent English cooking at home.
You mean your wife's foreign?
No.
What's your wife like, apart from being a bitch?
Well, she's,
Is she pretty?
yes.
In a brassy kind of way.
I wouldn't have said that.
I would.
When you get to the country, what you going to do?
Do?
Well, if you've nowhere to live.
Oh, I'll buy a place. A small place. She's left me just about enough for that.
Listen, do yourself a favour. When you get to wherever it is you're going, find yourself a good woman. I mean, like a housekeeper. Someone who's getting on a bit. Someone who can cook your Sunday roast. Someone who knows the land. Someone who's on your side.
I will.
Don't get smacked in the teeth again, eh? Anyway, nothing seek, nothing find.
Are you going now?
I think so, yes. Looks like a good road. Should find the coast.
That's very nice.
This? Yeah, it was a present. I lived with this fella once, an interior designer. He gave it to me. Keep his farm together for him, won't you? Eh? Anyway, bye.
Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Don't let him get you down.
No.
And I didn't get a chance to show her my scrapbook.
Look, would you mind driving for a change?
No.
I just remembered. There's this fella I used to know. He's a kind of estate agent.
A kind of what?
And he specialises in country property.
you say he's a kind of an estate agent?
Then I mean that he doesn't do it full-time, only part-time.
So where do we find this man?
What's the date?
I don't know. 29th.
Oh, yes. Oh, Capel Day. We could get there by this afternoon.
Where?
To the beer tent at Little Blessup.
To the what?
To the steam traction rally.
This man, this part-time estate agent, did you live with him as well?
Mr. Penrose? No. Nobody could live with Mr. Penrose.
So where is he?
I told you. In the beer tent. He never leaves the beer tent. Mr. Penrose? Hello, Mr. Penrose.
Angie! Oh, Angie, my dear girl. Oh, have you come back to us?
No, Mr. Penrose.
Oh, that's an awful shame. Oh, so, can I get you good people a drink?
No, not just now, thanks.
You're not the ball walker, are you?
Me? No.
He hasn't turned up yet. Main event, and he hasn't turned up.
Mr. Penrose,
Last year we had a hot air balloonist. He didn't turn up either. In fact, neither he nor his hot air balloon have been seen since.
This is Brian Drake.
Hmm? Oh, I'm very pleased to meet you.
He'd like to...
Still, I wouldn't have thought that walking a giant ball was nearly as hard as a hot air balloon, would you?
Not really, no.
So, it's nearly 4 o'clock already. I would have thought if you were going to stroll around the world on this thing, but at least he could have been here
Perhaps
on
he's
time.
been delayed.
Delayed?
Well, it's quite an achievement, isn't it? Walking a ball round the world, crossing continents.
But he's coming from Market Horsworth.
Where's that?
Well, it's just up the road.
Mr. Drake's going to be a hermit.
Oh, good for him.
So he's interested in purchasing a piece of country property.
Oh, I'm your man.
Good. Then we'll leave you two to talk business. All right?
Fine.
See you later.
Oh.
Come on, Tommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the ball walker has not yet arrived,
He's probably fallen off his ball.
we shall begin going to the ball, the ladies' invitation steering race.
Invitation steering, sorry. Oh, yes, but before we talk business, there's something very important that I want to tell you.
Yes?
But I've got a drink problem.
Are you okay, Mr. Penrose?
Oh, yes, thank you, Betty.
And the road engine from Kerr and Glasgow, he was used on really heavy haulage, hauling boilers to the North and South Thames. And after the war, she used to pull it with another engine, railway the North to the
So you want to be a hermit?
Yes, that's right.
So you'll need isolation. You'll need complete isolation.
Yes, please.
Yes, well, let's see if we can find you something. Now this should be interesting.
This is with Mitch, Mr. Penrose.
Oh, thank you, Betty. Right, cheers, Mitch. Detached, off the beaten track, substantial, of high standard, pleasantly situated, south-facing.
It's a bit dated, isn't it?
Dated, of course, it's dated. It's a period cottage, isn't it? With a Gothic garage and a south-facing.
There's a letter with it. It's got a date on it, see?
Date?
Yes. 22nd of October, 1955.
Oh, well, it's probably sold by now. A charming and secluded property, delightfully set
Sounds perfect.
amidst gently rolling countryside.
Ideal.
3 bedrooms
Just right.
and gardens extending to approximately 3/4 of an acre.
Oh, I like the sound of this one.
Immense scope for improvement.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I had a bit. What are we going to get? That should help. South face. I think that's the reason
Something for your new home. When you find it.
Thank you.
Gloxinia. Needs moist air, no drafts, regular feeding and careful watering.
I think I found it.
Found it?
My new home.
Oh.
Pity about the ball walker.
Scar's Edge.
Yes, that's right. Do you know it?
I do, yes.
Is it far from here?
Not far, no.
Have you ever been?
No. No one ever goes to Scar's Edge.
The ball walker. Had a bit of trouble. Only a quarter of a mile from home and he has to go and get a puncture.
I should have checked that section there.
Yeah.
Or maybe I put too much air in it to start with.
Could be.
Better still, maybe you should have carried a spare.
What?
It said on the poster you're going to walk around the world on that thing.
I was.
I still am.
I expected someone in a spangled suit.
You know what?
Well, didn't you?
Well,
He's a postman.
Yeah, but he's leaving the post office. He told me. He's leaving his job and his wife and his kids.
Nobody ever leaves home on a ball.
He has.
I'm told you got a van here.
yes, that's right.
Well, if I do a quick temporary repair, could you do me a favour?
A favour?
Should only take a couple of days to mend it properly. Oh. Then I'll be off again.
Fine.
Around the world.
So what about your job?
I can keep that. They've done nothing for me, have they? Wouldn't sponsor me? Stop me practicing in their time? I mean, I only tried to prove to them, and to me, that the post can quite easily be delivered by ball.
And could it?
Almost. Oh, right, so there was a storm that day, and I had more parcel posts than usual. No, I won't go back. They can stick their job. So, where are we going?
No mains, Walter.
Oh?
No electricity.
Really? Oh, never mind. You know, I could just afford this. This could be mine. My own home. All right, so it needs a bit of work here and there. But at least there's a decent greenhouse.
Oh, Mr. Drake.
Thank you.